Hello YouTube, yet again, the Kingpin of Cinema here with...
The QB999. Thank you
Yes.
for finally letting me introduce myself.
Yeah, whatever. I think you've earned the right. So yeah, we're here to do another DC animated comic book adaptation movie review. Boy, that was a long intro. Batman Under the Red Hood. And I gotta say, it's damn good.
It is good, although I can point out flaws in it.
Please do, because God knows I really don't have any.
First off, the Joker. At the beginning, I know it's based off the comic. I myself didn't read it. But I didn't like how they did the Joker in the beginning, where he's just beating Robin with the crowbar. To me, that's just not Joker. He is more theatrical than just beating someone mercilessly with a blunt object.
Personally, I would have to agree with that because, Joker doesn't consider himself a thug or a common criminal, and he goes out of his way to do, really elaborate shit because he's exceptional. So, yeah, beating Robin half to death with a crowbar does kind of seem out of character. I know it's based off the comic, but...
That just didn't seem like him to me.
Yeah, it didn't really feel like the Joker.
And also, I didn't care much for his voice either.
Now,
I kind of wish they could just get Mark Hamill.
Now, this is the big complaint I have overall with the DC animated movies. Why the fuck don't they just keep the same voice actors for all of them?
We have the Batman we like. We have the Joker we like. How hard is that to keep?
And this guy that they got to do the Joker works so hard to sound like Mark Hamill. When they could have just got Mark Hamill. Come on!
There are parts where, he is the Joker to me, but just at the beginning part, just not really. I kind of wish it was kind of like with Mortal Kombat vs. DC, where he goes to beat Robin with a crowbar and he hits him with it, and it turns out to be rubber, and then he pulls out another one and it happens to be real and just smacks him.
That would have been funny. They should bring you on to these. That's a good idea.
But other than that, really good.
The action.
I will say that. So those are really my only complaints. Are those voice actors that I wish they could have had, and also the way they portrayed the Joker there in the beginning.
But otherwise, it's really top notch. The animation is just terrific. And the fighting sequences are really good too. Now, I've never been a huge fan of the Red Hood. I mean, the updated one. Because, bringing that character back from the dead was kind of stupid to me. But I enjoyed the hell out of this. And, I really am looking forward to seeing what they do with other properties in the future.
Which they're still doing them.
Yeah.
Still making them.
Oh, that's one other thing I wanted to make mention. This comes with a little animated short, Jonah Hex. Much like with the Justice League.
Yeah. Crisis
on Two Earths had a Spectre. This has Jonah Hex, and I gotta say, for a 15-minute short, it was better than the 80-minute movie.
It was. This little short beats out the movie in every way, which is kind of sad.
Which is freaking hilarious. Not much else to say on
another thing is that anime has done this, comic books have done this, movies have done this. I'm tired of them finding so many different ways to bring people back to life. I kind of wish for once you'd have a series where when someone dies, they're dead.
Well, the only comic book character that's ever stayed dead is Gwen Stacy, but I know you probably don't know who that is, but...
It sounds familiar, but not off the top of my head.
But anyhow, great movie.
Well, here, did you read the comic book of this?
I have not personally read this, but like I said, I've never been a huge fan of the Red Hood, Jason Todd, the Red Hood. So I can't really say how it compares to it completely, but when I've looked at panels from the comic, it's actually scene to scene.
So it's a pretty good representation of what the comic.
Yeah, they basically just storyboarded it. They just took the comic and just storyboarded it, which is always good.
So if you like the comic, I'd say you'll like this. Personally, my favorite has been Crisis on Two Earths. That's been my favorite movie. This one, it's still good though.
This definitely is in the top 5 of their best work.
Yeah,
easily. The next one they're doing is Supergirl. Where
it's Batman, Superman, and it revolves around Supergirl, and they're all fighting.
and Wonder Woman, and they're fighting Darkseid.
And they're fighting Darkseid, yeah.
Which is really cool, but like the nerd in me is kind of like, man, I really want him to do something like with the Secret Six. Because I'm a huge Secret Six fan, and I really want to see a movie done with those guys.
Well, and the weird thing with that one, too, is that with the Supergirl movie coming out, they are getting the actual voice for Batman back.
Why couldn't they get him for this? Christ! But they're not going to have the guy that did Superman, the animated series, come back for that.
Yeah.
When they had him for Public Enemies. God.
I know, maybe it's scheduling conflicts or something, but we're just baffled.
What is he doing? He doesn't have the time to come into a studio for 12 hours for a paycheck? Fucking... Whatever, I'm done with the voice actors. Whatever. Moving on.
Alright, I said, you get it. I don't know if you really need to spend the extra dollars to get Blu-ray.
No, get it on Blu-ray. Get it on Blu-ray. Not this cheap DVD nonsense. Get it on Blu-ray. That's all that matters now is Blu-ray. If you're still buying DVDs, then...
You may as well just buy VHS.
Yeah, you might as well. Not even beta. Get Laserdisc.
Anyway, so overall, a good movie, good adaptation, a couple little flaws for it, but nothing really. Not
a deal breaker. So, check it out. And if, as always, if you guys don't like it, then
okay,
whatever.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.